Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Welcome to Pizza Day. Yes. Now, I did come back to the model table. We are going to have an extensive rollback, which you might find yourself scrubbing through to get to the end of, because there's a lot of stuff like, oh, I almost got it. Oh, just a little bit to the, oh, I dropped it. You know, that kind of stuff. But we got all the ladders down, all the straight ladders down. And in fact, there's nothing on our pallet here anymore. Today what I'm going to do is get the other kind of ladders down. Companionways, is that what you call them? I forget. Doesn't matter. I know what they are, I just don't know exactly what to call some of this stuff. Anyway, I think what we should do is just sort of get into the rollback, because it's so long. There was no sunrise much to speak of this morning. I haven't seen the wonkers yet. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll look for them later today and see if I can find them, and we'll dub them in later. It's not that important. It's all about the sunrise. They just happen to be in it. It's not about them. Although it's getting to be about the walkers, isn't it? Okay. Oh, I know what I was going to mention. Where is it? Okay. Jason, UK Jason. This is the armrest I was talking about. I find it's actually quite handy for. You know, it goes right over top of the superstructure, more or less. At least it goes over top of the hull until you get the superstructure on it. Or I think it'll fit over top of this thing as well. I should use it a lot more. And anyway, this is the one I use. So just thought I'd throw that in. Okay, now let's roll back. Now I was going to turn my my module over here and drop the ladders on the other side, and then I thought, well, as long as it's on laying the way it is, maybe now's the time to, you know, put these number 46s in place. And I was just trying to envision this here a moment ago. Let me move in a bit here. This does not look right. And what by that I mean, where's something I can point with? I'll use my brush here again. Okay, now this X part is supposed to go on the top here, like this. Then this piece is supposed to lay and go down in here, but it's straight. It's not. It doesn't take a little jog to take this into. Something is not quite right here, because I had thought that this whole piece was just supposed to lay right on the edge there and be glued on that way. But this part that I'm touching right now is not going to fit in there. It's not like there's a crack or anything that it fits into. So unless it's not supposed to fit on the outside of this, maybe it's supposed to fit on the inside. Yeah, eyeballing it now, I can almost see where yeah, it would be too narrow this way to. Okay, well in that case, maybe we could do it now. Okay, let's just take this off here. I'm just going to take this off here. I'm going to push stop here for a moment. Now I realize it looks like we're kind of jumping around all over the place here, doesn't it? But I thought I may as well put this number 36 down while I'm thinking about that other part. And it's nice to be able to have this module mounted on a board that I can, you know, turn it this way and that way. I just have to remember to move really carefully here, that I don't accidentally reach out for something and knock it over. So far, so good. Whoops. You know, I am wondering, where's the other tweezers here? Okay, maybe I should be giving this just a little bit of a bend so that the ends catch instead of the middle. Just a little bit there. I don't know if that's going to be better or not. Ooh. Okay, that's just about it. Yeah, that's just about it. Okay. Excuse me. Now, as long as it's tipped up this way, there's one over here on the other side that has to go on. And I think now is the time to do it, but I won't video it. Well, I can honestly say that all 18 of the long straight ladders are now in place. Now, this is probably going to want to fall through, or maybe not. I've got to bring this down here. I wonder if maybe I should just bend it very slightly so that it's kind of bowed in this direction. And that way this top is going to want to adhere down. Otherwise it isn't. I'm just going to take this off camera here and just very, very slightly. Okay, I don't know if that made a difference or not. Excuse me, what I did was I laid it on the green cloth and just pushed on it in the middle. Yeah, no it didn't. It still needs to be a little bit more. This is awkward. Okay, this time I use my fingers. Looks like I might have got grease on the flat paint. That's some better. That's some better. I think, excuse me, my voice is going here this evening. I think what's happening is the back side is maybe falling through. You know, if I could just put a little bit of CA thin right on the joint there, and then just sort of push down on it and like that, and then worry about the other end. I'm just going to push stop here for a minute. Okay, I guess about 3 minutes has passed here while I found my CA. Alright, now that's kind of what I had in mind, but I don't know, was I maybe supposed to wedge this whole thing in between here and here? I don't think so. You know, here's a case of I think that Trumpeter probably could have done better to have made this large part out of plastic. No, that's just my opinion. Now, I don't know if this is strong enough now that I dare to do anything in the back here or not. No, I shouldn't have. Well, you know, it could be that what I'm going to want to do here is maybe should I take it back out of there and bend it a little bit more, maybe? I think I will now. Okay. I'm going to just push stop here again. Alright, here we go. Clearly I'm going to have to repaint this with the 19. It's actually fitting pretty good, at least from my perspective it is. Okay, that crack you heard was my spotlight heating up. It's coming over your left shoulder right now. I don't know. That's I don't know if I'm joining anything there together or not, or is it maybe... I think I did now. Yeah, I'm going to have to touch this up with a little brush in the 19. Okay, let's quit now and let that cure. Okay, I've done this other one here on the other side much the same way. Just finished it a few minutes ago. Now, we still are not finished. Okay, now this has got to go right there. And one way it's going to show the photo etch and the other way it isn't. Okay, so that's the wrong way, obviously, you can see. So that means we have to have that shiny part down. Where'd it go? Oops. Let's try this again here. I may have to rebend this. Yeah, let's get it like this. Now, what I'm thinking of here maybe is I want to let gravity be our friend in that it will, let me move you in a bit here, in that it will hold the ends onto the splinter walls, and it will also push down. Oh my goodness, this is going to be hard. Well, first of all, I think I better straighten it out a bit. It's too it's bent a little bit too sharp here. So I don't know if I just push on it like this, maybe that's not the best way to do it. Yeah, that wasn't a very good idea. Okay, let's try it now though, just for the fun of it. No, it's almost there. It's all, well, you know, that's pretty close actually. Maybe I could just fasten it just like that. If I could move it out maybe just a little bit. Yeah, but then when I touch it up, maybe I won't have to touch it up. See, there we go, we're almost there. Unfortunately, when I straightened it with my finger, I got the curve out just a little bit. I don't know if I dare take it off. You know, I've got it in the right place here now. Where's my glue? Oops. Oh. You know, I'm wondering if I got this the wrong way up. I'm seeing photo etch there. I think I've got it the wrong way up. I think I got to turn this around. Let me just check here. Yeah, I did. Okay, that looks better. Probably had people yelling at their computers. I wonder if I should use the other tweezers, even though I know it's probably going to mark the railing. Come on, Ron, what's wrong with you today? Maybe it's too late at night. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, I should have stuck with Tony's tweezers. I just can't get it to twist around. Okay. That's pretty good. Now, if we can just keep it from sticking to the... Maybe this is a place with a holder downer, right? I'm going to have to push stop. I'm actually starting to sweat. Okay, here's what's happened. We got it on. And I got it, you might say, reinforced with CA thin. And then both this one and this one, I touched up with the 19 to cover up the glinting from the CA glue. So I'm just going to very carefully now do the same thing on the other side. Okay, this one is basically done as far as I'm concerned, except for touching it up with the paint. And we got to get this thing here on there. I'm just going to do it off camera. It's too frustrating trying to do it on camera for both of us. Okay, we have done pretty good here this evening. We got the railing here on both sides. We got this part on both sides, and they're touched up with the 19, so we shouldn't be seeing too much glinting going on. I was going to drop these little railings down in place, but then I realized that what they are is they go around. Hold it so you can see it. Whoops. Anyway, we'll get it. It's in here. Okay. Yeah, they go around the stairs or the ladders with the railings, and so I think the thing to do is put these in first, and then put in these. But that's obviously going to have to be tomorrow now. I mean, look at the time. So yeah, we'll see you in the morning. Okay, it is morning. Now, I think what I'm going to have to do here is make up some more hoops here. This one's not quite high enough. Instead of protecting the parts, it's going to end up damaging the parts. I guess when I originally made these hoops, it was to protect the 20 millimeter guns that we had just placed. But now we've got this fragile stuff going on here. I'll just leave it like this for the time being. But what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in this ladder right here on camera. And then I believe there are only 4 in this step. Four ladders to put in. I'm just going to put in the other 3 quickly and get it done. Oh, I just bumped our little directional antenna here. I should really have something going across right here too. So I best do that after. I'm going to break this off. And something like this, it would be really hard to glue back on if I broke the round ring off, if you know what I mean. Anyway, this one right here takes a number 8 ladder, and it is this place right here that where we put these things in. So where's my tweezers here? Okay. What I have found when I'm putting in this type of ladder is if I leave the railing sort of splayed out and you sort of wedge it into place as it goes down, it doesn't fall through on you. I'm pretty sure it has to go this way. I'm just going to maybe recompose here. Maybe I'll stick the macro lens on. There, you see how the rail kind of wedges everything into place there and it doesn't fall through. I think I learned that trick way back when we were doing the Bismarck 4 years ago. But I don't know if it was my idea or if somebody suggested it. Or if maybe the comment went like, yeah, I find that works too. Anyway. Okay, and we'll just have to poke that down. I'm going to have to angle everything around a little bit better for myself here. Yeah, just let me recompose here. Maybe I'll slip the macro lens on so I get in just a little bit closer. And then this thing here has to be somehow go around it as sort of so that you don't fall into it. I guess it would, yeah, anyway, we'll worry about that later too. Just let me recompose here. Maybe these tweezers are just a little bit too heavy duty here. Oh, did I bend the railing? Yes, I did. I tried to push it down. Now I gotta straighten that out. Okay, just bear with me here. I'm gonna just quickly straighten that out. I should have used the something different here. Another thing I should have done is I was noticing that when I previewed that scene that I just took there a moment ago, I didn't have it as well focused and composed as I could have. And I think things like that bother me more than the fact that I've bent this railing. But I can straighten this. Okay, I'll straighten it later. I've just grabbed a different number 8 here. All right, now this time let's get something different here. maybe this isn't the best either. It doesn't want to go down in there. What's it binding on? Do I have the rails too splayed out maybe? These rails are so fragile, you can't put much pressure on them. This must be very frustrating to watch. So why don't I shut it off? Just because I want to keep going at it here. It is going down, I believe. Come on. Would this end work better? I don't think so. Okay, I'm just going to press stop here and maybe squeeze the rails just a little bit closer together here. I thought that would just drop down in there nicely. And, you know, it's not like it's bottoming out or anything. It's a long ways from the deck below. What is the problem there? I'm going to have to do this off camera. Okay, I thought I basically had it in the right place here, but looking into the screen, I'm seeing it's still just a little bit too high. Now it's bottoming out on the deck below, so okay, I think that it's getting a little closer. Let me check the monitor here. Well, I think maybe that's about as good as I'm going to be able to get it. If I get it any lower, we're not even going to see it. Okay, I can touch that up with the 77 afterwards. I'm not going to try to glue the where it goes onto the deck below. Okay, I finally got this railing turned over the way it's supposed to go. Unfortunately, because it was sprayed from the other side, the photo etch is badly showing, isn't it? I think that's about as good as I can get it. You know, I'm going to be messing around with the 77 there anyway to cover up the CA. I don't want to touch the rail of the ladder. Okay, I think that's going to be all right. We'll just let that cure, and then I'll touch it up. Okay, I think about half an hour has passed here now, and obviously there's nothing on my brush here. But if that wasn't cured, this thing wouldn't stay on there. You know, I'm wondering if maybe I should use a smaller brush here. Okay, I finally found it. Let's see if I can get in there. Yeah, that should work a little better. Now, what I'm going to want to be doing is just painting the tops of the railing and not touch the superstructure here. Okay, this is the 77, so it should blend in with the deck and everything there. I'm just going to get where the CA glue came on the top tread there. That should work out all right. Now, this is going to be kind of awkward here. Maybe come in at it like this. I'm just trying to get it to sort of, flow over top. Okay, I think once that dries and flattens out, it should be okay. I just looked into the excuse me. I just looked into the monitor there. I'm seeing a little photo etch just on the side there. I'm trying so carefully not to touch the bulkhead. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, the paint has dried now, and it's actually looking quite good. Now, I slept in a little bit this morning. Not very much, but just a little later than usual. And I'm in the bathroom, and my smart device here is still laying by the computer on the charging pad. And from the bathroom, I hear my phone give a little chime, and I'm thinking, oh, I got a message from somebody. I never thought, what it was supposed to be. And because I thought, I'll check it later, and then I forgot all about it. Well, about 45 minutes later, when I'm on the computer, a message pops up that I had missed a Skype call with my brother Steve. And yeah, I was supposed to Skype with him this morning, and that's what the message was. It was a little reminder to remind me, hey, get your computer turned on. Well, I didn't have it in my pocket here like I do right now. And he just sent me a message and said we can try it again next week. So let's give it a bit of a whirl here. Oh, the last time I did this, one of the viewers said that when he played my video, his phone responded when I said, I can't say it because the phone will answer, but anyway, I'm going to say it. And the funny thing is, when I was editing that clip, this phone heard me editing the clip, and it responded again. We live in such an interesting age, don't we? Okay. Hey, Google. Set a reminder for next Sunday at 6:55 a.m.
All right, on April 30th at 6:55 a.m. What's the reminder?
Skype with my brother Steve.
Sure, I'll remind you on April 30th at 6:55 a.m.
Okay, we'll try it again. Sorry, Steve. Okay, there are only 4 more, or rather 3 more, of this type of ladder to put on. There's only 4 altogether in step 32. I'm just going to quickly try and get them done here this afternoon. And don't know if I will or not. Going to give it a try. I think it should go fairly fast, actually. Yeah, only one of the others has the little railing around the others around it. These ones, they don't have any extra railing, so I think it's going to be just basically a case of dropping them through the appropriate place, which is right. Careful now, don't break anything. Right there. Okay. If I'm going to describe everything, I may as well show you it being done, right? No, let's just get it done with, and yeah, let's just get it done. Okay, I find this slice is a lot better when it's cold than when it's warm. So I slice it up usually first, and then put it in the freezer individually. So we've got a layer of crust here that I'm just poking into. Then we've got a layer of chicken and mozzarella cheese and pizza and mushrooms. Then we've got another crust that I'm just poking into here now. Then we've got pepperoni, quite a lot of pepperoni, and more mozzarella on the top. And I think that being as if this is so thick, I don't know, should I do thirds or quarters? So I'm going to do thirds. The last one I did it in quarters. And they were pretty big pieces, but I think we can probably squeeze a little bit more out of this here. You saw that, right? Okay, so yeah, that's what we got going on here. Maybe this is a better shot of it. So let me, whoops. Okay, yeah, you can see the crust here. Chicken and mozzarella cheese and pizza sauce and mushrooms are in this layer. Then there's pepperoni and a little bit more mushrooms and pizza sauce and mozzarella, and of course here's a crust. So yeah, this is what we got going on. It's probably going to taste pretty good. I'm having a hard time not taking a bite out of it right now. Okay. Now I am wondering if maybe I just didn't leave this in the microwave a little bit too long. I just took it out moments ago. Maybe this little well done piece of pepperoni is a good thing to start with here. Kind of tastes like bacon. Well, this episode has gone on a lot longer than I had intended. I like to keep them down around 20 minutes if I can, and I've been having a problem doing that lately. So, okay, now don't burn your mouth, Ron. Don't burn your mouth. This looks pretty hot. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll see you in the morning.